This case study will help you to learn what happens in a KBC lottery fraud as a case background. Understand the modus operandi of such lottery frauds. Know about the steps for awareness and safety from such situations. Let's have a look at the case background. Sandeep Gupta is sugarcane juice seller in Rajkot, Gujarat. He is from a poor, uneducated background and struggles to make daily ends. On a random day, he receives few messages and voice notes on his WhatsApp. The message includes an attractive lottery poster with text winner on it. The voice message consists of a man congratulating Sandeep of 25 crore rupees on a randomly chosen lucky draw and his mobile no has been declared lucky. Shortly he proceeds to inform him about the formalities to follow. The man in the voice message instructs to reach out to SBI Bank employee Pankaj Juneja through the WhatsApp contact attached by him. He goes on to say the bank employee will sort you out for the transfer of money. He also mentions to not to make any delays and earn this opportunity at earliest. Sandeep gets excited hearing this news and starts dreaming about his future being transformed through this lucky draw win. He soon reaches out to Pankaj Juneja, the bank employee, for the further procedure to receive his prize money. Pankaj verifies Sandeep's lucky draw win and congratulates him. To complete the 25 crore transaction, Pankaj requests small payments from Sandeep in the name of processing fees, income verification, advertising charges, etc. The bank employee also routed Sandeep to various other officials of various departments. They presented him with many such excuses and convinced his faith. All of them demanded small amounts of money with respect to processing of the more larger lucky draw prize money. The agent asked Sandeep to send his personal details over WhatsApp, which included his Aadhaar card, front page of bank passbook, and a scan of his signature on pretext of identity proof. The agents would usually try to make Sandeep anxious about it being a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and wonder about the virtues of the receiving money later. Sandeep desperately tried to arrange money for the requested processing fees from whatever sources he could and went on to sell all his belongings. Months passed by and he had no news of receiving his prize money. All of the numbers whom he used to reach out to the formal agents were switched off and accounts were gone from the WhatsApp. Sandeep was shattered, losing all his savings and valuables. Now feeling scammed, he reports the matter to the police station. Here is attached media files usually utilized in such frauds. The victim is sent an audio file in a local language for the clarity of message. The speaker tries to make the victim excited about it being an opportunity to become successful so that she gets hasty to complete the so-called formalities. The poster includes popular brand icons to create belief in the victim. Let's move towards click on means, motive and targets to know more about them. Means. The means used in the case are: scammers reach out to potential victims using WhatsApp or any other common web messaging platform for the ease of sharing media. Attractive posters are attached with lucrative items and seemingly genuine branding. Usually a voice messages is also attached with the poster for the ease of conveying of message. This is done as victims may tend to ignore large text messages consisting of instructions. The speaker talks in an enticing tone to motivate the victim about the scam. Motive. Motive of the scammers is to entice the victim to convey a huge sum of money on pretext of paying small fees for the formalities. This also include exploitation of ordinary people and their hard-earned economy. Target. The target of such fraudsters mostly includes the following: uneducated workforce, senior citizens, one's family and friends through PII. Now that we have, it is quite likely that any message claiming to have won a lottery or other prize is a scam. Do not expect lottery messages in case if you have not applied for anyone. Scamster will try to legitimize it by mentioning big names and companies and might even attach videos and interviews of people claiming the prize money. When these messages are examined more closely, they will reveal bad writing, grammatical problems, and other obvious indications that they are not real. The posters attached with the messages usually have poor designs, which is a good identity of the message being fraudulent. These con artists prey on your greed. As a result of your greed, you fail to take basic safeguards like talking to family members and checking the facts using additional sources. The tax component and other fees are deducted from the prize money in any legitimate lottery or award, and the winner receives the amount that has been subtracted. So, ask yourself why you have to pay these fees upfront to receive the fictitious lottery winnings. This is due to the fact that it is a scam and you have not won any money. If the caller is adamant about maintaining confidentiality, it is likely that the situation is suspicious. The scamster will also incite the victim as a dream opportunity and to make formalities immediately. Thank you for taking up the case study on KBC lottery fraud. Click exit to close the